Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jets 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver.
But it's going to be second down.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead legs.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Fields.
And that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
They're on 33-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Now Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A first catch there for Wilson and a 1st down. To throw is Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Straight ahead is Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. But you look at this defense.
They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready? 319, ready for that? Yep. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Fields. Going right back to Wilson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Here we go, 551, 551, 12 goes.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To the air. Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. He's got room to roam.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Touchdown! James Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Back to throw. Fields.
He completes it to Wilson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
From midfield, here's Allen. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble, but that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built. That's true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
Allen off the play fake. Rolling to, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, 32 yards. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Jets 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work
got this well upfield across the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And the Jets first down.
Here we go, start.
Out of the gun, Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DJ Moore, 53 yards.
And the Bills have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Bills 42, Jets 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Open man is Atwell, complete.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
2nd down and 3. On the draw, it's Hall.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third and 3.
Here we go.
From the 50, here's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Buying time to his left.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
From 19 yards away.
And the Jets are able to claw one back.
Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And he's got some space here. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills are pouring it on. Bass on for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
The score, Bills 49, Jets 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. Carrying it out deep for Smith. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Fields. This is Smith with the ground. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is good.
Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Able to slither by. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Middle. What's that?
Allen now looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Third down, here's a run by Cook. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Cook up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle by Quincy Williams. Here's second and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Allen going to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 27.
Here we go.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Off play action, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense. He comes up with the interception there.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
To throw, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And, I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line. Because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Pass complete to Moore.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
141 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
On play action, Allen.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Jets 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Now Fields. Caught. It's Wilson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Over the middle to Smith. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Fields. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
And the Jets first down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, New York.
EQ! Here we go. Go.
Here's Fields. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Jets, 28.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. This one deep for Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Jets take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Evans, fast footwork. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Both of those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
151 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here now, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Allen going to change the look here.
2nd and goal at the 14-yard line.
Now Allen operating from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one was over a long time ago.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 13 yards out. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st down, Jets.
Here we go, Scott.
Back to throw, Fields. Room past the 35. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Got a man, that's Lazard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. But now an audible here into something else. Throwing again is Fields. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
Now, a lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
They get this out quickly to the left side.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Angel. Go.
They snap it to Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bills. 1st down.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And 10.
Throwing now is Allen.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen steps away to his left.
And that, boy, a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Round 80. Look out.
And again, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, tight. Look out.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. A really nice gain at 25 yards.
Bills. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180. What's that?
So Allen's going to look to throw. And Cook has it left side. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st down.
What's that?
1st and 10.
Now Allen again.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We don't see it miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Jamie and Sherwood. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign, and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Buffalo, the win here in Week 18 gives them a pivotal 11th win on the year, running their final mark.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars, ain't it all fire? I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt.